Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton to take a look at this monster behind me. This is a 2024 Chevrolet Tahoe RST 4x4 in iridescent pearl. That is the color with the black Tahoe badging. Looks awesome, the big 6.2 liter V8 engine. Another thing that's awesome. So we're going to check this Tahoe out, see what this RST trim is bringing in the new year. So let's dig in. Front end of the Tahoe, love the white against the black with the black and chrome Chevy bow tie in the middle. All LED lighting all the way around on the front of this Tahoe RST with functional side air curtains. Looking good. As we come around the side, what do we have for our wheel and tire package on the RST? Well, this is what you get. You get a 20-inch machined aluminum gloss black wheel, Chevy bow tie on the middle. We have performance Brembo brakes up front, as well as a high-performance suspension, and we have a high-performance catback exhaust, amongst some other things that we'll go over in a little while. Now, these 20-inch wheels are wrapped in Firestone Firehawk Pursuit tires, 275 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 20s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. As we move on out, the iridescent white pearl paint is a really good looking paint on the Tahoe, and I love it against the black. No chrome pretty much at all on the side of the vehicle, looking good. We move on in closer. We are color matched on the side view mirror with LED turn signals and 360-degree view cameras. The black Tahoe on the door, color matched on the front and the rear door handle. Left side fuel filler cap. Up top we have a roof spoiler coming off the top. Then we have a color-matched roof with no sunroof and our shark fin antenna up front. Rear end of our Tahoe, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top. Therefore, the rear wiper is tucked up underneath the roof. Cleans up the back glass, protects that wiper from the elements in car washes. We have the blacked out bow tie in the middle with Tahoe underneath that, RST on the bottom of the tailgate. And then down below, we have that performance catback quad tip exhaust. So let's see how this baby sounds. We are under the hood of this 24 Tahoe RST. What are we looking at for a power plant? We have Chevy's 6.2 liter V8 engine mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. This Tahoe can tow up to 7,700 pounds. MPGs, 14 in the city, 18 on the highway, 16 combined, and this engine has a minimum octane rating of 91, so you'll need to use premium unleaded fuel. All right, before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, she's a beauty, but she can't be cheap. How much? Well, you're right, she's an expensive one. So the base price for the 2024 Tahoe four-wheel drive is $67,300. That's the RST. Then we have a big option to add in. We have the RST Performance Edition to add into this for an additional $8,965. Now that gets you the rear pedestrian alert, memory settings, seats with the third row 60/40 split bench that are power fold, heated outside mirrors with power fold, heated steering wheel, power and tilt and telescopic steering column, 360-degree view camera vision, adaptive cruise, enhanced automatic emergency braking. Then you get the driver alert package with it, rear cross traffic alert with lane change alert, with side blind zone alert, second row captain's chairs, black nameplates, those all-season tires that we talked about, the 20-inch wheels that we talked about. Then you get the high-performance suspension package, the performance air intake system, the catback performance exhaust, the performance front Brembo brakes, sport pedal cover kit, luggage rack side rails. Wow. Now, we have to add in an additional $2,495 for this 6.2 liter Ecotec V8 engine with dynamic fuel management. Then we have to add in an additional $995 for the iridescent pearl tri-coat paint. We then have to add in destination and delivery of $1,995 from Chevrolet's Arlington, Texas assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP from the factory of $81,750. Now the dealer added the GM floor liners, all-weather floor liners I should say, for $498, and then the wheel locks for an additional $199. So the total vehicle asking price on the lot today is $82,447. Let's check out the interior. Okay, approaching the Tahoe, there are the fixed running boards in black right there to help you get into the vehicle. Driver door panel looking good, leather. Victory red is what they call this stitching. Leather down on the armrest with the same stitching. Flat black on the switchgear, looking good. We have a couple of door pockets for you. The upgraded Bose sound system is in here. And then, of course, we have power fold mirror action, which I mentioned earlier, and they'll fold in and fold out. And, of course, you lock the vehicle, and they will fold in. And 2 memory seat settings, so they got you all set there. Now, as we move in closer, here is the foot box with those sport pedal covers and all-season floor mats that they're charging almost $500 for. The Chevrolet door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle in aluminum looks good. Power seats for the driver and the front passenger. Black leather with the Victory red stitching. Would have been nice to have an RST embroidered into the headrests. That would have really been cool. But very comfortable seats, very good looking interior. Passenger door panel, same action as the driver, looking good. A really soft armrest, like the way how they look. Up to our dash, we have the more leather with stitching, some soft touch with stitching, and then down below, we have a huge glove box. Infotainment screen, we have Chevy's 10.2-inch infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, Google Assistant for the nav. Look how the pinch to zoom is just beautiful. Looks good. Up top, starting off, you got your trailering section right here, where you can go ahead and start your light test, get everything hooked up. You can go in here to the next. You can Bluetooth your phone, get all that going. There's the nav button. Here's your music. Right here, they got you all set with your Sirius XM, podcast, Amazon Alexa, the news, everything you may want to see. And then you have your settings right here. We can go ahead and get your Wi-Fi hotspot going. Go into further settings in here. We can get our driver profile set up. We can get our sound set up. We can get our system updates going. We hit sounds. We can go in. We can go ahead and adjust those. So it is very easy to use, very responsive to the touch. You got My Chevrolet you can go into. You got your climate settings you can go into. So it looks really, really good. There's your dual climate right there, and you're all set. Get the rear climate. Figure out that's a little bit too hot for our backseat passengers. We're going to steam them out. Let's get it down to a reasonable level. You don't want to roast people back in the back. And so there you have it. So it's just really, really easy to use. We can go back to our home button. Now, if we go to reverse, we're going to get our backup camera. Right now we have it set here, but we can change our settings to all over the place if we want. See our blind spots, see that. Turn it on there, get that one going. So there's a lot of different angles here with these surround sound cameras that you can use. And there's that standard 360, very clear with trajectory. Looks really, really good. Well done backup camera by Chevy here in this Tahoe. And then we're back to the beginning. Really nice and easy. 2 heat and air vents, more of the leather. We have a secret compartment in here to put some doodads, maybe some thin mints. Ah, now I sound like Joe Rady. Ah, here's our 4-way hazard. Sorry, Joe. Didn't mean to steal one of your lines. Then we have our push button transmission to go through this 10-speed auto with low gear. Down below, here you go. Dual climate, volume, tuning, home button. You can work the screen without using the touchscreen if you want. Down further here, you got your heated seats for the bottom and the back, or just the bottom. It would have been nice to have ventilated seats in here, but you have the heated seats for both driver and front passenger. Rear climate on or off right here. Down further, USB-C, USB-A 12-volt wireless charging pad. 2 cup holders with the trim ring, and I like the flat black in here rather than gloss black. And now our Chevy key fob looks really good. Lock, unlock, remote start, pop the tailgate, panic button, pop the glass separately. Chevy bow tie on the back, looks good. Huge center armrest with a spot to lie your phone that's rubberized so it won't slide around with the stitching. And then we can open this bad boy up and you have a removable tray, a huge area for storage, and another USB-C, USB-A. Tahoe steering wheel looks good, leather with the Victory Red Chevy badge on the horn button. Nice round bottom wheel, plenty of room to get in and out of this vehicle. It is a very large cabin in here. On the left, you have your cruise control, heated steering wheel on, off, parking sensors, and then over here, you have your telephone voice commands and controls for the digital portion of your dash. Now, on the stalks right here, you got your windshield wipers, front and back, and your turn signals. Down over here, you got your electric parking brake, and then you have your lane keep assist on, off, parking sensors on, off, engine stop start on, off, traction control off, 360-degree cameras on or off. That actually turns the camera on the display or gets rid of it if you want it separately. Now here is our 2 high, 4 high, uneven terrain, drive modes. Here's your headlight controls right here with brighten and dim the dash. And then we have an electric tilting and telescoping wheel. So Chevy has you covered there. So that's a nice deal. And then you have a full-size digital dash as well. And when you have your drive mode action going, this is what we got. We got tow haul. Then we have off-road. Then we have sport. And then we have normal. So they got you covered there for all sorts of stuff. And then, if you want, you have extra pages you can go through to bring up additional information that you may want to see when you're going down the road. So it's nice and simple, nice and easy, and I really like how this looks. Massive overhead console. We have 3 garage door programmables if you can fit this in your garage. If you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button right here remains off. So when you open the door, lighting comes on. Close the door, lighting goes off. This is how you're going to go ahead and pop your tailgate. You can have max open, 3/4 open, or turn it off is what that will allow you to do. Drop the 3rd row from up here as well, which is a nice touch. SOS button, OnStar. So they got you covered there. Rear view mirror, standard framed rear view mirror. I would have liked to seen a digital in here. Let me know what you guys think. No moonroof or panoramic roof to show you. Could have used one of those too at this price point. Then we have a vanity with lighting on the sun visor. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the mid row of this Tahoe, I have the seat set for my driving position. In we go. Nice and easy to get in. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". Leather all the way down. Pocket behind the front driver and passenger seat. 2 cup holders. And now here's our command center back here with our rear climate. We have 3-stage heated seats for both mid-row passengers. A couple of USB-Cs. And then down further, a home power source. So I got you covered there. Back door panels, same as the front. There's our front door panels looking good. Here's the back door panels looking the same. Nice leather with the Victory Red stitching on the captain's chairs. Nice thickness on the armrests as well. So nicely done here in the mid row. And I got my LED lighting up here. And I got my heat and air in the ceiling as well. And a grab handle in case I have a problem. So I'm all set back here and I'm quite comfortable. Accessing row number 3, I have this lever here that lets the seat slide back and forth. If I need more legroom or somebody behind me needs more legroom and I don't need as much, I can take care of that there. Now, this is going to fold the seat flat. And then back here, there's a strap. I'll yank this out, pull the seat up and get it out of the way. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. Nice Chevy door sill plate to welcome you in the back as well. And now I'll hop in row number 3. Piece of cake. Piece of cake, plenty of room. My knees are nice and low. Plenty of headroom, plenty of shoulder width room. I got heat and air vents in the ceiling back here and LED lighting. And in the back here, I got a cup holder. I got USB-C connectivity on both sides, and I'll show you both sides right here and right there. So they got you covered. And look at all this room I have. I'll scooch over. And now this seat is set about in the middle. And look at all this room I have. I'm a 5'11". I can have a full-size adult. Even move this back a couple of inches, and I'll still have plenty of room back here to sit. So a really nice, roomy third row in the back of this Tahoe. I'm loving it back here. Getting in the cargo area of the Tahoe, again, you can pop it from your overhead console or from your key fob, or you can come to the back, and right here, there's a button. You hit it. There we go. Beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button here. And now, with all rows up, 25.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Tahoe, and that's fine. Here are the floor mats that we mentioned earlier. And now, here is the all-season mat with the seat back protection. And then you can open this up if you'd like, and then you have more storage down here. And our spare is located in behind the tow hitch underneath the vehicle. There she blows. So they got you covered there. And we got a home power source right here. We're going to hit the button here and drop row number 3. Just got to hold it in for a second. You hear it working, and then down she goes. And then the other one, and now you're all set. You got more room. Let me know if you need that third row. If you would probably rock with the third row down in your Tahoe, but I love the seat back protection in this. And then we can flatten out row number 2. Boom. Oops, wrong button. Sorry, my fault, not the car's. Now, look at that room. With all seats down, 122.9 cubic feet of space in the back of this Tahoe. That's a big number, fantastic number for storage, and tall items too with this boxy shape. Beautiful job. All right, here's the window sticker for our 2024 Tahoe. Standard equipment. Options. Total vehicle MSRP from the factory. Fuel economy. Made in Texas. Accessories added by the dealer. Total vehicle asking price. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, so here we are in the car. A little bit different driving review today because this vehicle has so little gas in it. It's not reading on the dash how many miles are left. It just says low. And the gas truck that the dealership has is busted. So I got to take it down to the Wawa to get some gas. They gave me their card, so I don't have to pay. But part of the driving review is going to be stopping for gas. Or we may even get done with the driving review before I have to put gas in it. And that's probably what I would prefer. But let's get to it, right? Plenty of visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirrors, rear glass. No problem at all, except I got the window sticker on the front window, which is hard to see out the right side of the vehicle. That's for sure. But blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that stuff is in here, plus all the active rear braking system, front braking, all that is in this RST with the 6.2 liter Mongo V8, which I'm loving because it's so smooth. The smoothness of this 6.2 liter V8 is amazing, and the 10-speed automatic, boom, 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 shifts beautifully. No issue at all with the shifting out of this 10-speed. Ride, I have it in normal right now because I'm trying to extend my range of the whatever gas is left to get to the, it's not like the gas station is right around the corner. It's like 4 miles from here. So we'll drive daintily down there, but we'll give it a little bit too to let you hear this baby grunt. But it's a new engine, so we got to take it easy. Great amount of tech in here with our 10.2 inch infotainment screen. I have the Google Maps up here, no problem, and I can just boom, knock that on. I have my engine stop start function that I can turn off. I have wireless charging. I have USB-A, USB-C connectivity. I got a couple of cup holders, a lot of area for storage, heated seats. I didn't mention that already. Heated seats for my captain's chair, mid-row passengers. Plenty of room for my third row, and the best thing of all, 122.9, 130 cubic feet of cargo space in a big square box behind me, with all the seats down, which is massive amount of room in this Tahoe. And it's just really well put together. If you need a full-size SUV, then I put the Tahoe on your list, because it just provides such versatility. Because you don't need to get the RST with the 6.2 liter V8 in a Tahoe. You can go down in trims to save money. You can go down to the LS, grab yourself the 5.3 liter V8, and save yourself about $20,000 in price. And you still get some pretty nice stuff in that entry-level LS trim in the Tahoe as well. So they really have a wide bandwidth of options for you in a Tahoe. Now, it rolls like crazy when you go through the turns heavy, but that's to be expected in a big vehicle like this. This is no corner carver, but the suspension does feel more firm because we have this high performance suspension in here. We got the performance catback exhaust, we got the Brembo brakes, we got the high performance intake system in here. So we got a lot of nice stuff that really makes this feel sportier than a standard Tahoe, I would say, but not too sporty. It's not too crazy, because when you put it in normal like I have it in now and just drive it relaxing, it's no big deal at all. Now I'm heading right into the sun and I can't see a thing. It's really not a problem at all. So I like that quite a bit. And when it's just relaxed. I'm just having a nice little drive down the road now, no problem. So piece of cake. But what a really versatile, practical, full-size SUV. Now, obviously, fuel mileage is nada, right? You're not going to get anything, right? 16 miles to the gallon on average if you're lucky. That is pretty bad out of this big V8. But again, you can go and do something else. But I do like how it drives, how it feels. RST is probably not the Tahoe I would go for. I would probably go for the smaller 5.3 liter V8. You can also go with the 3 liter diesel in here as well if you want. So that's it. They also have a diesel option in this. So they got some different options, but I don't need the RST, but it sure is a fun, large vehicle to drive. And you know, driving it right on the heels of the Ciocca that we did just a few days ago, it kind of gives you an idea of how both of them feel. Now, the iForce Max engine in the Ciocca has a lot more torque with that hybrid setup than this does. Listen to that. Is that beautiful or is that beautiful? That is absolutely beautiful. Now, like I said, that has a lot more torque. It can tow more. But as far as the storage space in it, you can forget about it. Totally forget about it. This one beats it by a lot as far as storage in the back per cubic feet. We'll test out our brakes. These Brembos are just throwing the anchors out and stopping the car immediately. That's what I like to see. And now we can take off again. And that performance catback exhaust sounding really, really good. I don't know if it's coming through really good on the cameras, but man, is it nice. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Nah, that was, I don't want to, I don't know. I'm not going to chance it. I might have been able to swing it, but no. We're not going to do it. And now we're going to get down the road. And this 10-speed just is as smooth as glass. I mean, glass-like. So, there you have it on this Tahoe. Now, let me know what you guys think. Is this RST Tahoe the kind of action you want to roll down the road in? Is this the kind of action you want to be seen in? Because it certainly makes a statement going down the road. Or are you like, Mike, I don't know, this might be too much action for me. I'm going to trim down, go to something different. Or I don't need a full-size SUV. Or I'm going Sequoia anyway. Let me know in the comments, or I'm going Expedition. Let me know in the comments what you would do with that highly big money full-size SUV money that you may want to spend. Let me know where you would go. But I do want to thank Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Chevy Tahoe RST 4x4 with the 6.2 liter V8 in iridescent pearl tri-coat for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.